Fraser McGrogan, the Executive Director of the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of our Leveling Up podcast. If you're just tuning in for the first time, we've been doing a lot of these episodes since the beginning of the pandemic, and when it hit our area, we really wanted to make sure that we were bringing all of our area businesses and organizations into your living room, your car, wherever you're listening or watching podcasts. So we just wanted to make sure that you were in touch with all of our area businesses. So make sure you go to greateruticachamber.org and check out all those past episodes. There's a little over 50 episodes in there. So a great way, again, to get in touch with everybody. Also, you can subscribe to the podcast and listen to the audio version wherever you digest podcasts. So Apple, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify. Please go and subscribe to the show. And that way you'll get notifications whenever a new episode is posted. You can also check them out on Facebook and Instagram. So many different ways for you to make sure that you're in touch with these businesses. And really the name of the game is just letting you know what they're all about. And most importantly, how you can support them. The Chamber is all about making sure that you know how we can keep our businesses open and doing well. So please go and check out all those past episodes. So why we're here today is we are actually doing a special feature on the podcast. So we are celebrating all of our 2020 Business of the Year finalists from now leading up into our ultimate event, which will take place on December 15th. And this year for that event, we're changing things up a bit because we are not going to do an in-person event. We're actually hosting a 1-hour television special, again, on Tuesday, December 15th. It's going to air from 7 to 8 p.m., and that'll be on CBS-Utica. And if you don't have cable, no worries. We're also going to stream it online. So there'll be many ways to watch the show. So mark your calendar for December 15th so you can find out who all of our 2020 Business of the Year Award recipients are. But again, from now until the show, we're going to feature all of our finalists. There's 15 of them in total. And I'm really excited to have with me back on the podcast, Alyssa Devins from Upstate Empire Fitness. So Alyssa, thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you.
And we were, let's see, a couple episodes ago, you were just a guest on the regular Leveling Up podcast. So everybody should go check that out too. And again, that's on the website. So thanks for joining me again.
Of course. It was fun last time. So let's do it again.
Yeah. And this time we get to see your face. I know you were in the gym last time. So you had a mask.
The internet was bad back here, but we got it worked out so that at least you can hear me. And I'm actually smiling and you can see it this time.
Yeah.
Before I had to convince you.
Yeah. So tell us, you're owner of Upstate Empire Fitness. So tell us about yourself and Brian and what you guys have built there in a great, great business.
Yeah. So we were actually discussing this with a couple of our employees up front right before we came back here. And I said, what are we? Like, that's such a loaded question. I feel like simply we could just say we're a gym, but I think anybody you talk to who works here, works out here, has been here can tell you that it's so much more than that. We have created this amazing community with the help of everybody who's here. It's a place, again, to improve your health and wellness, but beyond that, building these community ties, having a place to call home, a place to socialize where you can be safe. It's so much more than just a gym, but it is a gym, and a pretty good gym at that, if I do say so myself. So it's a great place.
And so in addition to being a gym, you guys have other programming that you offer as well, right? As far as nutrition and coaching. So talk about that too.
We are the No Excuses gym over here, but yes. So we offer any sort of platform as well. So if you like the in-person personal training, you need the accountability in that form, we can give you, in-person one-on-one stuff. We have offers of hybrid programming where you can check in once a week online and kind of be coached online, but you could also meet with someone in person if you just need a little added instruction, added support. And then you can go 100% online too, and just use the facility to complete your program. We offer you the tools that you need to get to where you're going, but then kind of sustain that on your own as well, so that you don't have to become dependent on, someone kind of pushing you along. We want you guys to be independent in taking care of yourself and keeping yourself healthy. So that's what we really pride ourselves on.
Yeah. And I think that portion of programming, the accountability and the upfront really is what creates those lifestyle changes, right? I know Absolutely. For myself, whenever I've had somebody kind of saying like, okay, this is kind of the game plan, this is what you need to do.
Right.
And then you kind of build the healthy habit kind of scenario, right? And that's really what makes people successful.
And then if you need someone there to give you a boot, then we're here for that, you know?
Yeah. Which a lot of people really do. Yeah. So that's good to know too.
The couch has gotten really comfortable the past 6 months.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. Really, really easy to not walk out the door because we've been told don't walk out the door.
Yes, exactly. We're here to help you along though.
So, and I know we talked about this when you were a guest on the show before, but you know, how are you guys kind of doing throughout all of this? I know it's been a challenging time, but you guys really have found ways to be innovative and made sure that everybody feels safe. So talk about how you're doing in general.
We are doing awesome. And we get that a lot. And I think people, again, being a gym, knowing the scenario leading up or the time leading up to this, people are like, no, really, like, how are you guys doing? You know? And I say with 100% honesty, everybody has been so good to us, has made this so easy for us. They're supportive, they're following the rules. They're not giving us a hard time. It's been great. We're super proud. And I guess this kind of goes into what we're going to talk about later, but we're so proud of what we built prior to the shutdown, because I think that trust we built prior is what brought people back so quickly. Mm-hmm. And again, when you say safe, like that's something that like, gives me chills, because I can't tell you how many people have said to me, I feel so safe here. And it's like, especially now, it's an incredible thing for someone to tell you that and mean it. So, we're doing really well. It feels so good. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I know, you know, especially your segment. And again, we did talk about this on the other show, but, you know, just your segment and what you guys went through, it's just such a hard thing. And like you said, you hit the nail on the head. For somebody to come in now and say, I feel safe here, especially probably folks that, you know, maybe didn't anticipate getting there. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's really hard to kind of take the first step to go out and go somewhere, especially if you've been nervous. And I'm sure that you feel really great hearing that from people.
Oh my God. Like I'm getting the chills right now thinking about it. Cause especially some of the people, again, that maybe they wouldn't have gone other places, but they come here. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm so glad. We're so proud. And that's what we want for people. So
yeah, that's awesome to hear. So again, talking about proud, we'll continue on the proud theme, but, you know, as far as, you know, getting to that pride point where you're like, oh my God, like we did it, we've gotten through this. I'm sure the pandemic is probably your most proud thing that you're dealing with right now, but, you know, just in general, like, what are you proud of, for the gym and, you know, or for you and Brian personally? I mean, like I said, you guys have gone through, what most businesses wouldn't imagine, let alone, again, let's kind of shed light on the category that you're in, the Catalyst Rising Business category, meaning you're 0 to 5 years in business. So a young business now going through this, like,
yeah, September was 2 years for us. And we've actually been open 18 months. So because 6 months we were shut down. So that was tough. We're proud to have made it through that. And again, that just comes down to this community that we're so fortunate to have built around us and continue to draw more people in. That was a huge factor in getting through it for us. But we're proud of the fact that, you know, we have taken the step to be innovative in what we're using in here to get people in here, to keep people safe. Installing the UVC germicidal lights was a huge deal for us. It was a great investment. And I know that that's a huge reason a lot of people do feel safe and have even joined, and joined sooner than maybe, again, they would have had we not done that. So we're very proud of that. We've, I think, exceeded standards for, you know, what's required for cleanliness in gyms. So yes, we are very, very proud of that. So
yeah, I think that's really cool. And, you know, you guys, just the innovation of that, I think, is awesome. And aren't you, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're like one of the first people to do something like that.
Yeah. So as far as we know, we're the first gym in the nation to install its upper room UVC lighting. So gyms have used like kind of like almost push carts with lights on and wands. Yep. So we have installed the upper room lighting. So if you come in the gym, you see they're all around on the walls and they're emitting this blue light that you can see. So that upper room lighting, we are the first ones. And I know we're part of a research study to study the effectiveness of that in gyms, because it hasn't been done before. So we'll probably have more about that coming out too, because we have some interviews coming up, I think, with Harvard University and Duke. So
wow,
we'll have some about that coming out. Yeah.
That's really, really cool. So what does it mean to you guys to be a finalist for the Business of the Year Awards? I know you were a finalist last year as well. So tell us what that means to you guys, because, 15 finalists, whether winner or not, that puts you in the top of our businesses in the community. We have close to 600 members. So that's so awesome, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Any recognition, it means a lot to us, big or small. But yeah, it's a big deal. I think even more so maybe the second time around, it's like, okay, they're still thinking of us.
Yeah.
So, it is, it's a great honor, and we do appreciate the recognition because we put our heart and soul into this. So for someone to recognize that feels really good.
Yeah, I think it's cool too, because, again, I might be a little bit biased thinking that it's cool because that's what I do. But, as far as, and I don't get a vote, by the way, in these. So everybody watching should know that I'm the unbiased kind of facilitator of all these things. But the category that you guys are nominated in, the Catalyst Rising Business, I do want to take a second to talk about that. Because our Catalyst Young Professionals group, so this is their category, kind of the parallel. It doesn't mean that you have to be a young business owner. It just means that your business is young, right? And so for a Catalyst, they actually select the finalists for all of this, and they select the winner. And so I think that that's awesome for you guys too, because you are young business owners, and it's really like being recognized by your peers. So that's always nice to see.
Yes, we're honored.
So any special, well, actually, let's back up a little bit, because I want to talk about, how the community can, get in touch with you guys to take advantage of your services. So if somebody is watching the show and they love everything that they're hearing, what's the best way that they might reach out to you guys to become a member, or maybe take advantage of some of that personal training you were talking about? What's the best way for them to, kind of take a step in the direction of becoming a member?
So the best thing to do is to come down. Again, we can walk you around. We can show you around. Not only can we show you the safety precautions we're taking, but we also can show you the gym and kind of give you the layout, introduce you to some people, introduce you to our trainers if there's ones here. If not, we can get you in touch. So the best thing to do is to come down. If you want to call us, you can call 315-797-6937 is the phone number. We can talk to you over the phone. We can kind of talk to you about memberships over the phone. As far as personal training, we can put you in touch with a personal trainer. They do all of our consultations for us. It's just better for them to get a more detailed understanding of what you're looking for to get out of the personal training, especially given we have so many options. It's better to just speak directly with them. But if you call here, we can put you right in touch with somebody over there. And then we have Facebook, Instagram, and a website, upstateempirefit.com. So any of those, we'll be in touch.
Great. And I know you guys, you do a really good job at posting all the group classes that you have as well. If people are interested in doing those, right, they can find out information on your...
We post them on our social media pages, but if someone needs an email to them, I can easily shoot them an email. We're really we're always on, we're always ready to go. So I can get them the class schedule easily. They can call, they can get it, write it down, whatever works for them. So, yeah.
Great. Okay. And any special projects you guys are working on, or anything you're excited about for the future that you want to share with anybody?
Yeah. So moving forward, we are going to start implementing our QR codes, which we're putting on all of the machines. We've talked about it in the past, where people can scan with their phone and then they'll get a video instruction on how to use the machine. So that we're excited about. We're going to start getting going with that. And then also we are working on acquiring a cryotherapy unit. So we're going to start offering cryotherapy here in the gym as well. So that's our next bigger project, I guess.
That's so cool. And also terrifies me. Tell everybody, for those listening or watching who don't know what that is, just tell everybody what that is.
Yeah. So it looks like a stand-up tanning bed. However, it's the opposite effect. It gets down to negative 230 degrees. And the idea is you're only in there for 3 minutes at a time. But the idea is there's rapid healing that can go on, rapid pain relief. There's some information out there that supports alleviation in any sort of, psychological, whether it's anxiety, depression. There's some alleviation of those symptoms as well. It's going to be a neat unit to have here in the gym.
That's so great. I don't know why I hate being cold. So I'm sure I actually probably would benefit from it a lot, but
Yeah, I've done it about 2 or 3 times. And it's tolerable the last 30 seconds, like with anything, like the last 30 seconds on the treadmill, the last 30 seconds with your food in the microwave. The last 30 seconds is the hardest, but you just kind of bounce your way through it. And yeah, you can see increased energy. There really is a lot of benefits. So again, we're really excited to be able to start offering that to our members right here in the gym. So
yeah, that's really cool. Well, if that's something that interests you guys, you should definitely check it out, because I really have heard great stories about it. You know, personally, maybe that's like one of my bucket list things that I just have to like get really uncomfortable doing to like open my mind up.
Yeah. Yep.
So that'll be really cool to see you guys do. So Alyssa, anything else you want to share about Upstate Empire Fitness with everybody? I know we've talked so much about a lot of the great things you guys are doing, but anything else you want to share? The floor is really yours. Any special things you want to promote or?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we're just looking forward to the future, you know, putting the past behind us and continuing to do well and flourish and grow and just continue to run our business and do what we love. So that's what we're excited for.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So tell everybody one last time, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you, your website, phone number, and however they would need to get in touch?
We are located 1307 Champlain Avenue, Utica. You can call us 797-6937. Website is upstateempirefit.com, and social media pages are Upstate Empire Fitness. So
awesome. Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing all this again with me today. Again, guys, you can go back and check out the last episode if you want to get to know Alyssa even more and get to learn more about Upstate Empire Fitness. We congratulate you guys again on being a finalist, and we wish you luck on December 15th. And again, for all of you guys at home listening or watching, make sure you mark your calendars December 15th from 7 to 8 p.m. We're going to have a great 1 hour, really exciting, positive special featuring all of these 15 finalists. Again, celebrating the winners, and we'll have some great positive messages from other businesses throughout the community as well. So we hope you'll join us on the 15th, and we hope you'll go check out everything to know about Upstate Empire Fitness by looking at their website, following them on their social media pages. Again, name of the game, make sure we support all of these area businesses to make sure that they're open and thriving and doing fantastic. So thank you again, Alyssa, for joining me, and we hope to see you soon.
Yes, absolutely.